meeting to call for the alumni year 82 to 89. So it's a year close to 30 years of reunion. And it's a very good afternoon to all Neverlights this afternoon. I'm sure you know me by the name of FB name Linda Lovely Lady. I'm very sorry for the delay. We are all too excited to meet each other. And I'm sure we're too engrossed in all our small talks, which one we ended up a bit later than expected to be here today in the legacy room.
Thanks to Facebook.
Yeah, thanks to Facebook. Okay, I'm sure with these 30 years reunion, we have a lot to share. And regardless whatever it is, where we come from, what we are doing now, we are here back in our own school. Maybe some of you have not reached this school like me. I think this is a refurbished school. So I only visited here only today. Okay, so let's not further ado. I'd like to have this special and meaningful afternoon for all of us, and to have many people who could not be here sending all their well wishes to all of you, sending regards to whoever is here today, from them and feeling sorry for not being able to join us this afternoon. Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to wish and take this opportunity to thank just a few people here. Firstly, to the current principal of the school, Mr. Teo, for allowing us to make use of the school premises for this special occasion. Subhash Nadesan, who is also our alumni from our own school, now the master here, who has been communicating with me all the while today for using this special premises. And we also have our very special guest, which is Miss Sarojini. She's our VIP. And we have another teacher. Sorry, I really, it's the last minute, Mrs. Shankar. Hi, welcome, Mrs. Shankar, welcome. Okay, thank you, teachers. And I just have one word for you all. Thank you for coming here to this afternoon. Without you, we are not be able to achieve what we are to this level today. I'm sure you
without students, no teachers.
Place both way around, right? Okay, and lastly, I'd like to thank all the committee members of this high tea reunion, as well as the alumni, which has been mentioned by Hasna. Without them, I wouldn't be make it as well to have all these things going around today. And all of you here for able to make it to this special afternoon. And I hope you shall enjoy yourself, enjoy to the food later, and let's make this special occasion with many more events to come. So I hope we shall continue meeting each other and have all these alumni, irregardless whichever batch, year and level you are. We shall continue so that this alumni shall be going strong forever. Okay? Hopefully God's will. Thank you for coming. And I shall call Mr. Subhash to just give a small piece of 2-3 lines of words, or maybe a 2 minutes line for you to say something on behalf of you. They can't hear you. They can't hear you.
Okay, once again, very good afternoon. It's really a pleasure and honor to be standing here and talking to all of you. Alright, first and foremost, I think this would not have happened without passion, commitment, and dedication. I think we should really give a round of applause to Linda. Alright, secondly, just like a sidetrack, I think your question was why Miss Saro is so young. Her favorite drink is Coke and popcorn. Actually, research has shown that if you eat corn and popcorn, it really reduces your cholesterol. It's a very healthy food. So research shouldn't share to time. Because you know what? You know why? Because in our school we cannot sell Coke, unhealthy drink, but she will speak out. So Coke, that's our teacher. Okay, once again, now you were mentioning about alumni. Okay, actually we have already formed an alumni. Okay, it's actually recognized by the ROS. So in fact, in year 2001, this principal, Madam Chan Wan Xiong, she was the batch of 1975. Anyone from the batch of 1975 here?
I was born in
You were born in 1972.
Not bad,
So Chan Wan Xiong and then the other teacher is Miss Anandan, I think all of you know. Okay, and together myself and a few others, Mr. Abdul Nasir Adugan. Nasir was a class of 81. He famous hockey player as well. So we actually organized the Alumni Association. So back in 2001, we had a dinner at the Grassroots Club. So we had about 40 tables and we managed to raise about $40,000. Okay. So this is information that you all should need to know. So with that money from 2002 right up to now, every year we award every student who receive about, not every student, only talented and needy students who get about $200 each. So every year we give out, we disperse about 5 to 6 of these awards. Okay. So right now our kiddie bank is getting a bit, don't worry, it's not marketing talk, don't worry. Right? It's not marketing talk, because I know that the very first thing you all came here, you all have to pay $20, right? But I'd like to take this opportunity to thank 3 people, I mean a few people, namely Miss Anandan. Okay, I think her family has really contributed a lot to the school. Okay, especially Subhash Anandan. And her family, every year, as you know, in 2001, her brother died in the rescue crash. So after that, when Suresh Anandan passed away, every year without fail, the family donates $200 each. One is the top 4 students, normal academic students, and one is the footballer, who's very talented in soccer. Every year without fail, they give 2 checks, $200 each. In fact, they wanted to give more. In fact, they wanted to give $500 each, but because of all this red tape and bureaucracy, we cannot afford that. $800 Secondly, this particular, I think some of you know him, M. Ramesh. Okay, now, M. Ramesh is a very unique guy. You all should know him since secondary school days. Alright? So I got in touch with him, and he's one person who doesn't like limelight. Okay? But without fail, whatever functions, for example, the very first fun fair, I asked him, can you buy something? First thing, say how much? I said, I was being careful. I said, maybe 100 only. I tell you, I buy $5,000 worth. So he donated $5,000. You know, without fail, he has been doing that. Fun fest, 2 fun fests, he has donated $5,000. Secondly, we had a 50th anniversary celebration. Okay, that was really, did anyone of you attended any of the functions? 50th anniversary, we held it here. We had 40 tables, everything was sold out. We had students from 1959 batch. Alright. Anyone will be taught by this Farida? Okay. Her husband was the batch of 1959. Yeah, Farida. Okay. None of us knew, I mean, with that. Tables from 59, 60s, 70s, 80s. In fact, my class, my batch of 84 was there as well. 85 as well. Right, Suraj Crash, right? So he also, Emery was sponsored one table. Right? Then I think recently they had a golf tournament, sponsored one flight. So people like Mani Mohan, Mani Maran, all came out. Right, so this M. Ramesh. Okay. So the reason why I'm telling you this, Alumni Association, there are 2 things you remember. Right? One is time, and the other one is money. So once again, I'm not doing any marketing talk here. Right? Okay? So it's time and money. Okay? So if you can provide the time, it will be good, because what we are right now is because partially we got the business. Right? I'll give an example. Thirdly is this is a lawyer. She donated $20,000 back in 2001. She brought the children to tell the children that although she went to RJC, she said she is a lawyer because of the namely she mentioned Ms. Sarojini, who is quite about, and a few other teachers like that. It wasn't RJC that voted her, it was Railway Secondary School. She wanted to show her children that you should never forget her roots. Okay, because she had 8 siblings, all from the school. She's really a very successful lawyer. In fact, all the children are all lawyers go to the same school. Right. Next is actually Mr. Chan Chong Beng. Recently, he was featured in the papers. He's actually the director of Goodrich Global. Alright, if you know wall carpeting, wall papering, got one shop at the Plaza. He's a very successful businessman. He also donated a fair bit of money. Okay, for the 50th anniversary, he sponsored a table which cost $5,000. He also donated over and above $20,000. Okay, and the recent golf tournament, he was the main guy who organized it, and he actually topped up another $20,000. Just to this money is going in for the UP students. Okay, because our school right now, there's at least about 25% of students who are really in need of money. You'll be surprised that Singaporeans really need of money. Because some students they don't really have the money to buy their own uniforms and books and stuff like that. Right? So when we make house visits, we know what the situation is. Some of them are really, really important. It's something not heard of in Singapore, but really important. Okay, we have like 3 to 4 families staying in one house in 3 units. Okay, so like girls, they're sleeping on the floor with their uncles and so this is the situation. Right? So this is what I mean by time to money. And we also have other students who come in, like one of my students who graduated in 2001. He was from the normal tech stream, that means the tail end class. He went on to IT, went on to Polytechnic, and eventually went to NTU. So I brought him in to give a talk. This money to qualify by time. And there's another famous student was Shankar Gunaran, first batch of normal tech student. He also went to the same place. IT, went to Polytechnic, and NTU. So he has been called by other schools to give a talk like normal tech students, especially those Catholic students. So if you can commit your time, we will really appreciate it. Okay? We do not want money. If you have money, yes, of course, we will welcome that. Okay? I'm not saying you must give like $20,000. Okay? You're not expecting that from you. Okay? But time is very important. You can come in and contribute any way you want. Okay? Because every year we have this career guidance talk. If you are the sort who like to chit-chat with your youngsters, yes, come on board. So we actually, as I said, Alumni Association was formed in 2001 formally. But after that, myself and Miss Anandan, we were very busy with the work. We couldn't organize anything else. She wanted to organize, she wanted to get all those 70s soccer players to organize the Samazat tournament, but until now, it's not to do us. Because the health also is not in very good condition. Right. So, like I was telling you that if you're really keen, please join. Okay, so this is the actual Alumni Association form. What you signed earlier is nothing that doesn't count. Huh? Okay? So please take in. I'm not going to collect any money today. You think about it. Alright? No obligations. Okay, you can actually send in a check if you want to via email. Alright? That's about it. Once again, thank you for coming to our school. Thank you.